Hi, and welcome to this little presentation on the fastest website in the West. It's really just to show our software that we've been building. Anyway, let's start. Here's the login page to create a site. So let's call it Fast Website. Designer, yeah. Email address, don't really need it. Username, we'll just call it Fast, shall we? And for speed, give it a password, and repeat that, just the number 1. So this is now talking to our server, and we need to create our page. Generate the space on the server, and now we can confirm and go to our dashboard. Right, the dashboard's in 3 parts. On the left, that's how we access the pages on the site. When we've been working on pages and we're saving them as we go, they don't publish until we hit publish in the middle here. That makes them go live. And this is the web address that the server assigns. And it's just a subdomain on mydnd.com, but you can get your own .co.nz or .com or whatever and point it to the site. But this is just a reference for now. Okay, so let's start the clock. Let's start making a website. Right, so we'll go to the pages. Opens up a completely blank web page in the browser with a toolbar along the top. So we need to unlock it. So we'll go to the home page. Now, when a website first gets opened, a fresh one, we put a little getting started text box in there. We can drag that around the page wherever we want. But for now, let's right click on it and delete it and get rid of it. So we have a completely blank page. Okay, first things first, let's give it a background color. So if we go to page info, we can go down and choose a color. I think we'll go for a gray. Looks pretty good. And let's apply that. Now it's done it in the background. We'll just refresh and have a look. Okay, now we need a logo, so let's add an object and we'll add an image. Let's browse for it. It'll be on the desktop there somewhere. I think I had it called logo. Here it is. So we'll grab that one and add it to the page. Now it puts it there, but we don't want it there. Let's put it up there, shall we? Okay, next we really should have a picture. So let's add an image. We'll actually add the image of the building we're just moved into. So here it is here. So let's drop that on the page. Okay, do we want it there? Yep, yeah, that's cool. Okay, do we need to resize it? Oh, we'll just drag it a little bit, resize it. That's quite nice. Okay, set that in the middle. We probably want a bit of text now, so let's add some text. Okay, the text editor is loaded. Let's paste some text in there. We've written some anyway, so might as well go and grab that. Copy. Paste. What font would we like? Let's go for Arial, shall we? And size 12. Yep, that's all good. Okay, we could change the color if we want. Actually, we need to change it to white anyway, so let's do that. And grab white. Now, we don't really want it there, but let's have it down here, and let's make it about as wide as the rest of the page. Okay, that's looking pretty good, like that. All right, now some video would be nice. So let's go to YouTube. Any video in YouTube has a share button. Click on that, and you can then click on embed and get the code. So we'll scroll over the code, copy it. Let's go back to the page and add video. Okay, so let's paste it in the code, add the video. Now actually we probably want the video at the top, so let's just quickly and easily move that down there, shall we? And we'll set the video in the top there like that. Okay, now next we probably should make a link to a Facebook page, shall we? So let's go and grab an image that's a Facebook image. So I'll add that to the page, and let's drop it down the bottom, shall we? Okay, so people can find us on Facebook. Now we need to go and get the address, so we can do that from Facebook itself, just in the address bar. And let's double click on the image so we can add the address it needs to link to. And we'll go apply. Okay, now a website's basically just a collection of multiple pages with links, so let's add a link, shall we? It's just basically an image like the Facebook one was. And I think I called it page 2. There it is there, so we'll add that. Add it to the site, and then we'll drag it down and stick it next to the other one. Okay, there's a bit of balance there, that's not too bad. And we know this is going to go to page 2, but it hasn't been created yet, so let's save this page. And we'll say that page 2 wants to look a bit like this one. We might, change a picture or whatever, so we can save this page as. So we'll call it 2, and we'll save as. So now if we look over here at the top left, it now says we're in page 2, and we're not on the home page, but the home page is still there in the drop down menu, so we can go to it any time. Anyway, this is page 2, so we don't want that video repeating. We could have some text. We could edit that. Let's just stick it up there and pretend that it's text for the second page. Maybe get rid of this picture. And probably, I don't know, we'll get rid of this because all we're really doing is making a page that looks like page 2. So get rid of that. And we'll take that up the top so that we know that that's the page that we're looking at. Okay, so here's page 2. So we'll save that. Now we might want to go back to the home page from page 2, so let's double click on the logo and we'll connect that to the index page, which is the home page. And let's just say we wanted this logo in the same place on every page in the website. All we're going to do is right click on it and go to the properties and click global. And now when we move that, say on this page, it moves it on every page. And when we hit save, that's when it saves it on every page. So let's go back to the home page and click so that we can get a link to page 2. So we'll go down to that, double click on it, toolbar pops up, and we select page 2. Okay. So now let's save our work. We've created a website, so let's go to the dashboard and we'll publish it to the web. That's how it updates, making sure you want to save the changes, because once they're done, and then we can go back to the dashboard. And now we can actually go to the website, which has got its own address, and there it is, live on the internet. So let's just test it. We'll see if the Facebook page opens. No problem, there it is. Let's go back. Let's make sure we can go to page 2, which we do, and let's go back to page 1 by clicking on the fastest website in the West. And there we go. Now, we've built most of these tools. There's a couple of little bugs in there, not much. We do have a route to market, and yeah, there's just a couple more things we'd like to build. At the moment we call it designer ready. It's not quite mum, dad and the kids ready, but that's where we'd like to take it. So thanks for checking out Mydnd and the fastest website in the West.